If you're working from a high traffic network and would like to have faster access to the media, you can create a local copy of your files. Let's start in our preferences under performance and localization. The mode will set how the localization system checks if there are any updates to clips on the network and how it behaves if there are updated files. The mode works hand in hand with the localization policy. The localization policy is what the default behavior will be on any new clips we bring into the project. Setting the system mode to on will check the network at a given time, which we can adjust. The on mode will automatically update the files and make a localized copy if this policy is set to auto or on. Manual will also check the network at the set time intervals and will prompt you to update them, but will not update unless manually forced to do so regardless of the localization policy. You can manually update the files from either the properties or on all out-of-date clips by forcing it through the cache menu. We also have the auto-localize policy. This option will look at the from path. Any files that are stored in this path will automatically be localized. If we leave it blank, auto-localization will not take place. So for example, if we set this path to where all the plates are on disk, it will auto-localize the files that are in that directory as long as our system is set to on and the size of the files do not go over our limit. You may want to adjust this to a higher number. If you want to auto-localize from more than one directory, you can. Check out our knowledge base for info on how to do this. We can also set any new media that comes into our project to on demand. This will mean that we need to force update any new files if the system is set to on or manual. Setting it to off will turn the system off and no localization will happen regardless of the policy. We want to make sure we set the localize to path to point to a drive with fast read and write. There are combinations of modes and localization that will fit the behavior you need. For a visual overview, have a look at the user guide for more information and a quick reference to see how localization will work with the system and source clip policies. Lastly, you might want to be selective on your policies, and you can set the policy from the bins, or if you haven't set your localization preferences yet and you want to do so for your current project, you can right-click on bin items and you can change the localization policy and then update as needed.